Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Rockets will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force him into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Rockets offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Rockets headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Rockets! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Yates. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Thomas. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Conley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Rockets in the hurry-up. The run to the right. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Osborne. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And the Eagles get it past the sticks. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Osborne. Under fire. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Osborne. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. The Rockets want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Holly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be...
Makes a catch at the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Under fire. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Azira. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Lang. Touchdown, Toledo. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 7 over Arkansas State. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Defense. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. They get to the line quickly. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner goes down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On the move. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll leave it with him. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They're
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. There's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds the tight end. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Just keep slinging it. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Runs through the tackle. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Jones to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Holland. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. That one interception interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Scanning the field, it's Osborne. Rushes on him. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's a 0. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lang. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Eastern Michigan, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Osborne. Takes the easy completion. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of they open this possession from their own 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running to Green. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Eastern Michigan going fast. Back to pass on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Conley. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
Jones wants to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. The Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Got it in the middle. It's Conley. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to do it.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation